If you've got the Valentine's Day blues in Lexington, that's actually not a bad thing in Big Blue Nation. After all, what's a more romantic gesture than 2 tickets to Rupp Arena? However, you have to be very careful in this town throwing around a certain L word. The Wildcats are 24-0, and they continue their pursuit of perfection.
And simply stated in a letter that he was free of any charges whatsoever in the Canby situation with an agent and Derrick Rose with the test score.
Karl Anthony Towns wins the tip over Hotkevicius. Mark Whitehead, Terry Morrow, Landis Poole, our officiating crew. And the Wildcats off that 2-point win at LSU on Tuesday night. The Tigers got up early in that game. Kentucky had a 13-point lead. That Karl Anthony Towns technical foul, and then the Wildcats storm back. And Karl Anthony Towns off to a dynamite start.
We're going to watch Harrison now. Strong drive to the goal. Defense rotates over, slips it over to his buddy. He gets an assist to the ball.
He's getting his guys into the mix now, so things looking up in Columbia. Karl Anthony Towns has all 6.
So smooth. You talk about a player with unbelievable potential. Look at him right, locking on the inside. Karl Anthony Towns comes across the lane, uses the left hand very effectively.
They went hard for an hour-long scrimmage on Thursday, 15 minutes on Friday. That's not something they're normally doing at this time of the year.
Harrison off target. Lyles is there for the putback.
I think that size inside is just too strong and too big right now early in this game. They got 40 points in the paint between Mickey and Martin and company, and not many teams can do that against Kentucky.
Here's Andrew Harrison with the left hand.
Having their way, getting to the basket, not stopping penetration.
South Carolina just 2-25 all-time in Lexington. Another 3 is off target. South Carolina hasn't hit one from outside yet. Coley Stein on the push.
He can run, he can jump, he can score. Kentucky came to play, man. It's Valentine's Day, and they're going to give it a lot of love, but you don't see a lot of red in this place. You see loads of blue, baby. Willie Coley Stein, Jam City.
He said, your 8 or 9 guys might be different than my 8 or 9 guys, might be different than somebody else's 8 or 9 guys.
There's only one guy's 8 or 9 guys count, and that's the guy. It's a future Hall of Famer.
Harrison throwing it up top for Johnson. Could not corral it. He's able to snare it in a fresh shot clock. Right back to Dakari. Just bullying his way inside.
Instead of getting the easy dunk, he's going to get it the hard way.
We'll see that as part of Rivalry Week presented by Wendy's on Monday.
You know, Virginia suffered a tough break losing Justin Anderson. There's a little drive in the lanes, score. You know, out of practice has to really be intense because there's not much of a drop-off for many of these guys, personnel-wise, skill-wise.
And the 5-on-5 yesterday, as Kaylee alluded to during practice, was very tough. Booker mid-range.
He can flat out shoot the rock. This thing's getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly. They're not showing some love. It's Valentine's Day. They got that killer's attitude, it seems, here this afternoon. Greg Anthony, Anderson Hunt, George Ackles. Pretty good memory, man. Look at this. Look at this execution. Inside action. Rotate down the line. Oh, wow. So guard's got to do a better job rebounding.
Notice to Carrera. Try to flip it in. The tip would not fall for Hotkevicius. They got Heiches. And Johnson just rips it away.
Carrera gives such an effort there, and it came up empty. He played his heart out on that rebound. Very tenacious.
Aaron Harrison had space and knocks down another 3.
They are really executing. They're relaxed. They're playing really their kind of basketball. You don't see a lot of pressure. I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive offensively.
Aaron Harrison flipped it in and got a foul. A spectacular play by Aaron Harrison.
John Calabrese got to love the effort he's getting.
This is pretty good stuff from Kentucky early on.
Yeah, giving some love, man. With some high-rising jams. It's such a moment. Let me tell you, it is an incredible moment to be able to get the phone call and say you've been elected and you will be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Paulie Stein all the way inside.
Great move right there by Willie Paulie Stein. They've had scares, but they find a way. An LSU game, the last 3 minutes and 53 seconds, 5 possessions. They locked it up defensively, and that was the difference.
Lyles the pull-up over Steele. He knocks that one down. Kentucky continues to roll. Now their largest lead at 21 here in the first half.
They're getting all the open shots they want. They're executing well.
1-11 all-time against the #1 team. The only win came against Kentucky. That was back in 2010. Andrew Harrison to Devin Booker for a 3. Got the friendly roll at home.
He's always right on that rim, man. He has a great release. Tucks his arm in really well. Very frustrating right now for Frank Martin and his kids.
To 7-3 on 21 tries this year.
And Kevin just is a good guy that can give him some inside play. Can't stop him, man. They're just offensively on fire. The execution, very efficient. They are really playing exceptionally well, offensively, defensively.
Aaron Harrison able to run it down, kept it in play for Cauley Stein.
Now you tell me that guy is not a big-time prospect? Man, what ability and what talent. There is no way in the world he should not be a double-figure scorer.
What's another? Give me another team that you think might have a shot. Maybe a Wisconsin, maybe an Arizona. Who else sticks out that can give Kentucky a run?
I think when you go into tournament play, there's a lot of teams maybe on a given day. But I think logically, you look out there, the way they control tempo and the way they shoot the ball. Oh, are you serious? Everything is going their way today. Execution, execution.
How about this sequence? The hustle from both teams, really, but Ulis finding Lee.
Nice pass by Ulis and Lee with the conversion. Kid like Lee can be a star in a lot of places.
Even a free look. Cauley Stein out on the perimeter. Notice should have a three-point look there, but that's how good of a defender Cauley Stein is.
Well, he's so agile. He can play all over the place.
Plays with a lot of energy. Thornwell for three. Booker the rebound. Harrison, Cauley Stein.
They're rocking the house. They're having fun. Love of the dome.
I believe that it will be an even higher number of attendees at the Carrier Dome tonight when number 4 Duke comes into town.
Tell you one thing, it was a great environment. I was there last year. It was just so special. So special.
One of the great games of the season. Actually, really two of the great games of the season between Duke and Syracuse as Cauley Stein knocks it down.
What about the big guy? I think he's showing some versatility here today.
So they put a self-ban on themselves for the postseason, so they will not participate not only in the NCAA tournament but in the ACC tournament as well. As Lyles hits from the baseline.
He's got a nice little turnaround jump shot. Originally committed to Indiana. Without a cast of people that have opened doors for you and given you opportunities, the ESPN family certainly played a vital role in me getting in the Hall of Fame.
What'd you say, 36 years here?
Yep, 36. Oh, look at this.
Marcus Lee from Ulis. And P.J. Dozier and Chris Silva coming in. And two names to watch out for next season in Columbia. Looking for Johnson up top was Harrison.
They're always looking for the high percentage lob to throw it up on top for the little jam.
Like that, D. Right there. Coming into the game, Cauley Stein had 87 field goals. 82 of them were in the paint. Shot 60% on the season. He's right at that tonight, and he's got another rebound.
That's just being smart, taking advantage of what you do well, taking advantage of your size.
Aaron to Andrew for three.
And I realize against a team that is certainly not really a strong basketball team, but still, you got to come to play. It's a Division I major college conference team.
Booker in the corner for three.
Oh, I just love the way he shoots the rock. I just love the way he shoots the rock. Did a solid job when he took over at Kansas State, replaced Bob Huggins.
Yep. Another offensive rebound. Booker in the lane. Towns is there to follow it.
I just beat you up on the glass.
Yep.
Offensive rebounds.
Kansas in West Virginia, part of Rivalry Week presented by Wendy's. Crowd just came to its feet. John Wall's mother was shown on the Jumbotron here. And these educated fans in Lexington remember all the players and all their parents and all their family members. And Dominique Hawkins gets into the scorebook with a three, but they remember everybody who's ever put on a Kentucky uniform.
And remember this, they won last night. Princeton ladies are undefeated.
That's right.
Let me tell you, I know that now. They're undefeated and doing a great job down there in Princeton. This baby is finally over. Oh, man, Frank Martin saying, thanks, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Columbia. What a performance by Kentucky. Adam, great working with you and Kaylee. Had a lot of fun, buddy.
This is a real pleasure, my friend. This is great. Kentucky was great, too, 77-43. The final score here tonight.